Class here, FTL, faster than light. Last part, we tried the Mantis cruiser Type A, and I ran into a dead end on the galaxy map, and had to triple dive. It didn't end well. This part, we're going with the Lanius cruiser. Hacking, mind control, and battery active, and just 600 scrap, okay. Alright, the oxygen thing. I think I'm not gonna go for the oxygen achievement on my first run through. That's a fine... Oh yeah, emergency respirators. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. Convenient. Alright. I guess, do I spend my starting scrap on some immediate upgrades? Oh yeah, already have hacking. This is a good ship. 9 drone parts. Yeah, let's get some power and engines or something. Okay, that's chain laser, good. I was like, wait a minute, do we not have a way to deal damage? Can't repair their thing without being fired on. We'll promise to help. We have an ion weapon that we can disable the defense system. I've never seen a weapon like that before. We get rewarded. Going more towards the middle because it's connected to a lot of things, and so we might be able to find a shop in our next jump. I wonder, with this chain laser... Oh wait, that's improves with consecutive shots, not... I thought it was the type that stored up multiple shots, and then... attacked. Dodge! Which was actually really good. Yeah, we didn't need to hack this fight. Oh, their weapons are sort of working again. Just kidding. My chain laser now fires faster than the ion stunner. Perfect fight. Civilian ship gives us a laser charger. Good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead otherwise. Okay. So we have chain laser and charge laser. Kinda funny. What we don't have is a strong enough weapon system to use both. I think I'd still like the level of shields. It's 2 shots per charge. That can charge up to 2 shots. What's its charge speed? I think we can see that if we look at it here. 6 seconds. This caps at 7 seconds, but that's for 2 shots. Alright, so it's basically like half as good as the chain laser once it's done charging. And actually, yeah, if this has a charge time of 14 seconds. At the start, the charge laser would only be as good as a starting chain laser. Besides that, you can fire half a volley if you want. So yeah, not impressed by the charge weapon. I mean, it would have some utility if it could store up to like 4 shots or something, but its max shots is 2. Well, there's a store, but I spent all the money. We can go to this distress, and then here, and then the store. Or alternative plays here, 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 store, then distress. I wonder how many jumps we have. 2, 3-ish, 4-ish. 2, 3, 4. I think we can do this, but then not go to the distress. Maybe we'd get to go like here, here, exit or something. Exit might be a dive, but that's probably worth it. A dive meaning the rebel fleet will have caught up. Let's investigate the potential trap. Oh. But, we got a message from the hidden Federation outpost. Quick, we just got word from a sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are under attack. If you're still not loyal to the Federation, go save them. It's over there. I think we will forgo the store in order to make sure we hit that quest. But I think that means we visit the nebula now, and then go upward. Rebel Scout, it's powering up its FTL, and it had a drone of some sort that just got launched. Do I want to hack it? Oh, it is using a hacking drone. I think I do want both my layers of shields up. What kind of drone did it even launch? Oh yeah, hacking. Oh, it got our shields. We could disable the ion stunner in order to hack something. Waiting to fire the ion stunner until our chain laser is almost ready to go. Hitting their piloting to delay their FTL drive. I'd like to hit their weapons first to avoid taking any... weapons next to avoid taking any damage. Engines next to make sure that their FTL drive stays delayed. Oh! My ion arrived after the laser, because the laser has a faster travel speed. And got him. Another perfect fight. And the fleet does not get info on where we are, so they don't advance by an entire jump. Okay, this AI just engages us. It's got missiles. We'd like to hit that as soon as we can. Did I remove power from shields? Is it worth hacking their weapons just to make sure I get to disable them? Could power it on. Let's see, a drone part costs 6. I think I will just chance it. But full power to engines makes sense. Okay, they did 1 damage, but if we find a store in like the first... Oh boy, they might be doing more damage. Okay, that one got dodged, so we got some training. They get a 3rd shot. Okay, let's repair that. I don't know, maybe I should have been firing my laser even without the ion weapon getting ready. Still, it was correct to not use the drone on account of, but you can repair that damage for less than the cost of a drone. Or we might just get a repair event. We had full health in, what, our 4th battle? Had a lot of perfect fights this sector. This ship is strong. Ooh. This beacon seems to serve as a meeting place for local traffic. It seems you can find crew willing to fight on your ship here for a price. 25 scrap Mantis seemed pretty good. We don't have a Mantis, so that opens up some blue events. Okay, they are not placed into a position where they're immediately suffocating. Let's have them man the shields. They're the shield Mantis. Automated drone with only laser weapons. We can reduce power to engines and favor our shields. Although, I think what I'm actually gonna do is not that. Put more power in engines rather than keeping the ion stunner running, just for the sake of maybe getting more training, because we're more likely to dodge. They do have 2 of the exact same weapons, so they'll always both go off at the same time. which makes their volley slightly more effective, but we've still got 2 layers of shields. So it's never gonna get through. So yeah, if I wanted, I could train my pilot and my engineer to max level. But it's easy mode. I might do that on normal. Yep, and I targeted their shields just so the battle would actually be a little faster. Salvage the wreckage. Oh right, the quest. Contact the Federation outpost. They respond, our location has been compromised. Take everything you can and please drop off our survivors at the next station. 1 soldier offers to stay and fight. Got another Mantis. You man the doors, I guess? We have a really effective fighting crew here. 2 Lanius, 2 Mantis. Wouldn't mind a rock or something if I'm allowed to get greedy. And we got breach missiles. 4 damage. Takes 3 energy. We can power those up if we want. Ignores shields, requires missile. Possible effects: breach, fire, stun. Alright, we can probably go here, here, and then exit. Ooh. I mean, we'll attack the slaver. They'll likely surrender and offer a free crew. I did just mention rock, I realize, but like, I want to upgrade things. I already spent scrap on a crew. Let's see, yeah, I don't think they can damage us if we just keep the same energy allocation as last fight. So we'll just sit back and auto-fire our chain laser. Oh, they're trying to fix the shields. Wonder what they're crewed by. We don't need the doors operated right now. Let's boost our sensors once I manage to click. Looks like a Zoltan and a human. Their ship will die before the human dies, though. Oh, an NG. Yeah, that's pretty good, too. We'll stick him with the Mantis so that that room can actually be repaired. Turns out Mantis actually have a repair speed of 0. True fact. As much as I would like that store, I think we need to get to the exit. Plus we only have 49 scrap. I guess we would sell the charge laser. May even sell the ion stunner. See, that drone plus that laser, I don't think can get through what we have. Handle it a lot like the previous battle. Oh, it's a beam drone! They, don't actually have a way to deal damage through any layers of shields. That's hilarious. I didn't know this ship type, or this, weapon drone loadout could spawn. No, we can't actually get any dodge training off this ship, though, because you can't dodge lasers. So let's reduce power to engines and start throwing ion shots, just to keep their shields down. So we destroy them faster. Oh, it's trying to charge its FTL. Better hope your FTL charges in about 4 seconds or something. I guess I was gonna retarget the engines, but it's not gonna do anything. Alright, we got them. Their jump was imminent, but they're dead. Fuel, drone, scrap. Nice. Yeah, we haven't even used the hacking and this ship is strong. Alright. Let's see, do I have a dive now? Yep, just barely. So yeah, full power to shields and engines, and go. Maybe I should have upgraded engines. At least that's only a single dive and not a triple dive. Triple dives are bad, as we've discovered. Oh, actually, let's turn off our weapons entirely. Hack their weapons. There's no ASB as well. This will allow us to see their weapon charge. We want to discharge them when they're about to fire. They have no missiles, actually. That's really nice. Easy mode. I think we still don't want to try actually fighting them. FTL is half full. Their weapons are a little less well synced up. Yeah, actually, maybe I should have fired breach missiles at their weapon system. Even winning this fight would only be worth 1 fuel, so I'm not gonna fight it out. Oh, ow. Get the NG in there. We, want that repaired as soon as possible, because, well, the piloting is down, the FTL doesn't charge at all. NG controlled sounds good. We could have probably fought off Mantis. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't have the real medbay. Only one of those fake medbays. We'll attempt to dock with the refueling platform. Seems to be damaged. You can likely steal as much fuel as remains. Yeah, let's steal it. Okay. If you take the fuel, at least it won't fall into the hands of the rebels. You breach the containment and access what remains of the fuel reserves. Yeah, just trying to get as many nodes explored or near explored so that we can find the stores. Here to take up a bit of mercenary work? Sure. Space dock is under assault from the rebels. Although the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. Let's agree. To rescue a store. We can probably spend a lot of time down here once we're done with our quest. So let's hit up a couple nodes first, since if it's a store that's under assault, we want scrap first. Distress signal originates from a small NG ship under attack by a rebel fighter. They cannot harm us. What do I want to see at a store? Teleporter would be pretty cool. There are a lot of weapons I would prefer over my current weapon setup. Backup battery or mind control are, of course, achievement progress. I don't think either of them would be optimal ways to spend our scrap right now. In fact, I would probably pass them up if I saw them. I don't think we need crew. We have a crew of 6 in Sector 2. With 4 different races? Yeah. Cannot complain about the crew at all. Unless they start, like, dying off. And then I can start to complain. Alright. We wait for the small NG ship to catch up. Oh. Turns out they're very poorly equipped, barely a runabout, really. They're trying to outrun the rebels and need all the help they can get. I don't know what sorts of rewards you get from this. Presumably, like, augments and weapons? Because you're giving up scrap, so scrap rewards don't make sense. NG Medbot Dispersal. Okay. They wouldn't get more than a few jumps with that loadout. You provide them with all the munitions and supplies they should need for the journey home. Generosity magnitude unpredicted. Well-being syntax error value too high. Accept this token. So we did get an augment. It's not actually an amazing one, I think. Requires powered medbay to function. NG nanobots heal the crew outside of the medbay at reduced speed. Does it even work with the clone bay? Nobody's damaged. Somebody could become damaged for the sake of science. That's enough science. Cool, it's useless. Well, we can sell it and maybe get back about 25 of the 40 scrap we spent getting it. I wonder if it's always NG Medbot dispersal, or... I mean, that makes sense from an NG ship. Let's be a hero and attack this pirate. That ion weapon could be trouble. Not enough trouble that I feel the need to spend missiles or anything. But it could potentially get through both layers of our shields. I kind of doubt it will. Especially because I'm targeting their weapons. But if they land like 4 shots in a row, or 3 shots in a row without us dodging any... I started using the ion weapon way too late. I wasn't watching my bars. I guess I just left it on auto fire, but it was the correct timing. In the first few battles of the run, I was canceling it, and... Oh, that's... No, just target the shields. Yeah, I was canceling my targeting so that I could manually decide when the second ion shot went off. Their FTL is delayed. Oh, they must be trying to repair their weapons. And with no pilot, then, yeah, that delays their jump. Got him. Get some scrap, but the victim jumps away. Alright, let's do this quest. Okay. Let's engage the rebel and rescue the space dock. Missiles. Let's see, having 2 layers of shields won't help, but 1 is nice because they do have a laser. Oh, right. Hacking, then. Weapon hack seems good. Let's us get our weapons online just in time. And now both their weapons are offline. Which gives us extra time for our hacking cooldown to come back, even if they do repair their weapon system. Yeah, they do have more crew. Maybe I should have the NG manning the sensors or something, instead of waiting to repair shields. Maybe that means this Mantis should be in... half a level of shields. Ooh, fire. And they can't even get into that room because the hacking made their own doors not openable. Alright. Don't know what we did to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. We got all of our hull repaired for free. There's the crew teleporter. There's burst laser too. Okay. Sell the NG Medbot dispersal. Ion Stunner's been doing fine for now. I'll probably sell it eventually. Let's see, how much did we need? 90 plus 80, 170. Sell. This gets us there exactly if we sell it off. Perfect. This is 3 shots per charge, which is more than 2. I'd probably start using it instead of the chain laser. 12-second charge. So it's on average as good as basically the top and bottom charge speeds of the chain burst laser. So immediately we get an extra shot in our volley, just by changing which weapon we're powering up. Oh, the teleporter, by default, decided to be on. Alright. I guess, do I want to board with Lanius, or do I want to board with Mantis? Boarding with Mantis is always fun. I'd like to get more overall power as soon as possible, of course. But yeah, that was an excellent shot. Intruder on deck! A young Mantis in a charred uniform is teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG have already traced the teleporter signal and offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Get a bounty or side with the fugitive? I'm siding with the fugitive on account of Mantis are cool. I guess we have someone to man the doors again. You know what NG are bad at fighting? At Mantis. Where do we board? They don't have a med bay, which is excellent. Actually, NG are bad at fighting everything, so it was a trick question. Oh yeah, we also have a clone bay already? This is amazing. Oh, I may not have accounted for the fact that I wanted to turn my burst laser off and power my shields up more. Let's get the oxygen repaired. Let's pretend the Mantis is capable of repairing. Anyway, we're able to take the fuel out of storage and all the scrap we can manage. Alright, so we lost a little hull there. Alright, oxygen is back on. NG repaired 2 systems. That Mantis is still working. Alright. So that went pretty well. Let's buy a power bar. Leaving the weapon on by default seems good, because I can always turn it off to turn on hacking, but if I delay turning on my weapons, then they don't actually charge in the meantime. Let's see, how many jumps do I think I have? 1-ish, 2-ish, 3-ish, 4-ish, about 5. 1, cannot directly jump to there, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how estimates look as I get over there. Alright, small research station, small combat ship launches from the station. They're pirates. Actually, I want you in sensors so I can tell what the enemy has before I actually jump over. Yeah, let's go. We'll start out by beating up their NG. This has the advantage that we can't end up fighting 2 enemies that actually have health at the same time right at the start. Oh, ion pulses. I didn't actually take note of that. Alright, the last crew member is coming our way. It's our oxygen got hit again. Oh, my door is being knocked on. Alright, we're back. With the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage and also all the scrap you can manage. Oh, Rule 10, greed is eternal. I must have, gotten a certain amount of total scrap. Oh, right, I need to move the NG out of the room. Or no, that's the retrieve button. Why can't I jump? Oh, I guess it was still needed to charge because there was a hazard in the sector. So many stores. There are 4 stores. I don't have time to visit any more, but we already found the best one, so it's fine. Ooh, fuel for cheap. Yeah, this will probably be like our last fuel purchase of the game. Bit weird to get it all done in Sector 2. Right, power. I also need more weapons. stuff. System upgrades. Passing through this store just because it's in our way. I don't know, did I maybe lie about the last purchase? I don't think so. Trying recovery iron, reverse ion. Reverse ion field might not be bad. 50% chance to entirely negate. Oh, but we'd have to sell something. I would sell these breach missiles, I think. Missiles are less needed when you can board the ship. They both solve the issue of dealing damage to a system even when they have a high amount of standard shields. They also have hacking, which sort of does the same thing. So I'm thinking sell breach missiles, get reverse ion field. Oh, cloaking wouldn't be bad, but I don't think we can sell enough to get to there. Alternative plays sell chain burst laser. I don't know, what do I imagine being my final weapon setup? This is 8 energy worth of weapons here. I don't think I want the chain burst laser though. I might want breach missiles. I like the idea of the reverse ion field. Do I repair hull? Well, it's still cheap. I mean, we might get hull repair from an event. Anyway, we clearly have time for this distress signal. Okay, there may be someone left alive or something of value left behind on a distress signal from an NG research station. Let's board it. Send the away team to investigate, but there's nothing save for the acidic stench of burnt NG parts. This place is dead. Since I had a clone bay, I was like, oh yeah, we can just investigate any random thing we come across. It clones your dudes if they die. Okay. Oh. Let's inquire about their specialty, but yeah. They would have upgraded our doors for 11 scrap, but we spent all the scrap in the last store. Alright, I'm gonna split the part. It looks like we're going to an abandoned sector, so I might as well pick the one in the middle to preserve choices for the future. So, yeah, splitting the part. See ya.